Hello, my name is Blanca and I'm making my first video. I'm kind of nervous, but this is my orchid table. It's really a potting bench, but I call it an orchid table because that's what I built it for. I built it with the help of hubby and his tools. Let me get in a little closer and show it to you. Okay, it's pretty hot and sunny out here, so I hope this video turns out. The tabletop is hand-glazed Mexican tile, which is extremely beautiful but difficult to work with because no two tiles were identical in size, and they were not flat on the bottom either. They kind of toddle around, but they're pretty. I like them, and most of everything on this table, all the lumber came from Home Depot, and the tools and the nails and screws and everything else. And I'm not promoting Home Depot, but they were good enough to cut the lumber to the size I need in order to fit it into my car. The only thing that we cut down ourselves was that this piece that goes across here with a jigsaw. And down here, this shelf down here, that is not from Home Depot. That came from an old sun umbrella. It had faded and it tore, so we threw it away, but we kept the spokes, the wooden spokes that held it together, and decided to use it to make a shelf down here. And well, I'll show you a little bit of here's one of my beautiful blooming orchids. And this orchid, she produces usually one orchid a year, but this year, she must be happy because this year she gave me a few more orchids. And then I was really surprised to see that this new leaf has a new little bud, and this one here also has a bud coming out here, so I'm going to have another one. And up here I have an Oncidium Dancing Lady. I got her at Ace Hardware for like $8, and I could not pass a bargain up. And this is my first, well, it's not my first, but it's my first catasetum, and catsetum, and she is let's see here, she is a Rebecca's Daughter Cross Grace Dunn, and I believe she's going to be pink. I'm not sure. And I used to have one years and years ago, way before orchid videos, and before I knew very much about them, and I water her to death. She basically drowned. I water her like my cattleyas all year round. These are some really cute orchid baskets that I got on the internet. I purchased on the internet. I haven't used them. I will probably be planting some cattleyas in here. And let's see what else. Over here I have some hooks. And I'm not promoting Home Depot, but I got these from Home Depot. And I'm going to probably be putting these over here on the side of my bench. Possibly put one up here so I can hang some more orchid hangers, and possibly put another one down here somewhere. I have to pre-drill first. And my orchid here, let me give you her name here. Let's see, BLC Kiwi Menderhall. I'm really happy with her, and she must be happy with me. And let me show you a little bit of my backyard while I'm out here. I have a few orchids out here that I brought out to water. I usually keep them in my screen porch when they're blooming. And this one here is really beautiful. And back there you can see she's got 3 more buds. And on the side of my house, on the back of my house, I have these hangers up here on the rafters, and I bring some of my orchids out from my screen porch and water them here, hang them there and water them. My husband put a shepherd's hook there for me. Makes it easier for me. And a pink crepe myrtle back there. And over here I also have another orchid that's blooming. She's absolutely beautiful. And I believe she is called Little Fortune 15. And down here, agava. That used to be a foxtail tree. I don't know what happened to it. It died. And we planted not too long ago this vine. I think it's called Hawaiian Sunset. And it just grows like Jack and the Beanstalk. We have to keep trimming it back. It'll take over the whole thing if we let it. And down here is one of my desert rose. I collect those too. And over here I have a pink hibiscus. And I have a purple crepe myrtle. Small, but she'll grow. And it's like morning and it's already in the 90s out here. So I will be cutting this video and making it short. Thank you for watching. Yes, there is one other thing I wanted to mention. When I'm working out here on repotting plants or orchids, I want to protect my grout or my surface there. And what I did is I purchased a shower curtain liner. I'll show it to you. Oh, aren't these cute, these little ladybugs? They're plant holders, and I purchased them in France, and I didn't know what to do with them. And after I made my bench, I added them to hold my little kitchen towels and my hooks that I used to hang some of my orchids. And, oh, this is the curtain. There it is. A shower curtain liner. It's not very expensive. It's actually pretty cheap. And what I did is I cut it up into various sizes. There's some big ones and there's some small ones in there. And I just spread it out here when I'm working. And it just makes it so nice and easy to clean my top when I'm working with it. And when I'm done, I just spray it with a little bit of soap and water and alcohol. And it dries pretty quick. It just makes it so nice to clean up afterwards.